Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I'm Stu the Frugal Video Gamer, and apologies for the abrupt end of the stream before. I had to go over and meet my parents so we could go see an 80th anniversary showing of Wizard of Oz. And gotta admit, the movie, in some ways, has not aged all that well. Unfortunately. It's just, you know, different cultural values, cultural norms, all that fun stuff. Some of the effects actually hold up pretty well. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. Holy crap, it's way up there. Buddy, what? There we go. This is where I got interrupted before.
And find yourself the grass still. The chirr and trill of nightjars rises with the wind. In the inky bruise of the sky, stars ignite by the ones and twos.
Now, I'm going to skip over a lot of the preamble because you can catch that at the end of the last stream.
Then another, the sound, the chill, then Watcher. The voice of the pallid night shakes the earth at your feet.
Okay, so the doors were here then.
You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death. Maybe
try a door next time?
Your preference has been noted.
The pallid night crosses her arms. You can't be certain, but you think you might see the barest hint of a smile tugging at the edges of the pallid knight's lips.
Once again, you have spoken with the child of light. Tell me what you have learned.
He makes for Magrin's teeth.
Intriguing.
The pallid...
While attend. Tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends. In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you. In the space beside Bareth, an eye blinks open. They are round, keen eyes of Kith. The slit eyes of snakes. The small, dark marbles of birds. The bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf. An ocean human, a Naga. Each of them eyeless. They are Wal.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages. And we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears
I'll say nothing on this one.
And the many voices beneath.
Actually, no, I'll still go with the first one.
Some things must be lost. We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices. And its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You reap, but on a smaller scale. We see between the strings of the world, and Eothas is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Bareth's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step. Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Eora's untamed places. Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
My gift bearers bring to me that which Kith most want to forget, and in their memories I see you as Wal does. You are the one who leaves chaos in his wake. You knew one of them once, my gift bearers, Meneha. She longs to forget and to help others do the same. But when given the chance to aid her, you did not. You are a capricious creature, like Eothas.
Andra's storm-black eyes roll away from you.
And except I talk to her, I'm not just plotting my way through.
Eothas is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves, and the rush of wind through treetops.
And I'll say nothing.
If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Aethys does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest. The doors lining the walls of Bereth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air. A man made half of metal and half of ruined skin stands before you.
I'm curious because I did restore the eyeless to him. If I had not done so, would he have been totally metal?
The rounded metal of a well-worn shield makes up most of his skull, his right eye socket, and jaw. His mouth is pulled forever into a half-grimace.
If Aethys has something foolish planned, perhaps we can turn him from that path and set him down a more productive one.
Now see, Abaddon has the right idea.
Abaddon's words crash and screech together, like long steel gears forced to movement for the first time in centuries.
Abaddon speaks with a child's naivety.
The other gods don't seem too concerned.
He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Mogren returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Eora, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him.
Wait, they actually... Okay, this is new information. I didn't realize that they had well, I knew Abaddon had to protect his forge, but I didn't realize the rest of them had.
But I will bear down upon Aethys with all the heat and fury of the earth.
Thousands of Kith will die.
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
But you don't know if you'll save millions. You might kill thousands for nothing.
Dark, inky tears fall from Andra's eyes.
Sacrifices of the few protect the futures of the many. You cannot let your petty, mortal feelings blind you to the urgency of the dilemma Aethys has thrust upon us.
I'm tempted to do that one. Yeah, actually, I'll go with this one. My petty mortal feelings are the only reason your wrists don't chafe in Wodika's shackles.
You will mind upon whose ground you tread.
The pallid night watches you with keen, predatory eyes. The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet.
Oh, is this Rimmerdon?
The cry
Or
drones
Rimmergun?
on and on, a moan without end. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Mogren dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine. Only the pallid night stands impassive.
My end comes to all
Ramergand.
things in time. Should Aethys care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
What could Aethys possibly gain by destroying Eora?
Aethys seeks a slate wiped clean. Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel.
Ah.
The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
Oh.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Mogren tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
Okay, that one I agree with you
The
on.
crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
I'll do my best.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Bareth's realm and into the fathomless beyond.
Is Andra
You
abducting
splash
me
down
here?
in water so dark you can't see the bottom.
Oh,
Then,
or not.
the water recedes, gone, like a dream upon waking. The hard wood of your cabin's floor presses against your spine. The gods are gone, but you remain.
I can't help but think that that might be a bit of an arc phrase in this game. Because I've got a feeling that one of the endings might include casting down all the gods. Whew, boy.
Of course.
Watcher, tell me what's on your mind. They're there, and sometimes you need me.
Yes. You only have to ask. I have had enough with... He seems too harsh. But
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it.
Yeah, seems that way.
The Rawatayans we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasongo. But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers.
I'm worried about what that... I have to report truthfully.
You make it sound so simple. Don't you worry what will come next? What events you might move forward?
Of course. That's why I choose my words carefully.
I still don't understand how you can truly know what they will mean.
What's this really about, Aloth?
It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding. I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers at Port Marge. As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region.
So you were spying on your friends?
Not out of malice. There was simply no better way. Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail.
Smart call.
Merely a first step. After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition.
Go on.
It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure. That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could undo the Leaden Key without understanding how it works.
How the Leaden Key works? How would you learn about that?
By studying its origins, of course. Fight and spur the lad. I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible. And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia.
You think that by observing them, you can learn how the Leaden Key works.
And how to destroy it, yes. Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here who knows that name. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly, but I was hoping we could look for them together.
Don't worry, Ella. Well, I don't want to promise the impossible. There's not much to go on, but we'll try.
That's all I ask. I must say, our adventures together have been a welcome change of pace.
What made you think of that?
When we first met in the Deerwood, you were struggling for your sanity. Now you're fighting for your soul. I can't imagine the weight of that burden. And yet you've borne it, and more remarkably.
Things have gotten dire, but I won't let that get me down.
That's precisely what I mean. The gods have sent you after Aethys, and every power of note in Deadfire has their own plans for you. That puts you in a position of incredible influence. I've known you to be a person of rare kindness. Still, I'm pleased to see that you don't take your responsibilities lightly.
I have a duty to do right by the world.
We all do. But so few of us are in the position to do so much. I hope you'll remember this in the days to come.
Okay, that was a little abrupt.
You look like you have something on your mind. The Queen seems to operate with and what the Deadfire needs is...
Hey, look who it is.
Talk to me about Baron.
Wasn't what I expected, I know that much. I had this idea that maybe I'd get along with him. Either 'cause he was like his mom, or 'cause he was like, But it was like somebody talked him out of his personality. And when he looked at you, you got the feeling he was looking at someone a long ways behind you. It's not his fault. He's alone out here. And his mom was such a force. If she was so sure of herself, she'd have had that cult leader following her. Hard to replace something like that.
Oh, just occurred to me. Yep, shit. Let's see, cook and navigator, I believe. Oh, nice, he managed to get up to rank 4. Alright, above decks to chat with a few of the crew members.
Damn me, the cops run dry.
I thought Aethys was too busy kicking over islands to blunt his teeth with mortals. What say? You must take something from all this idle chatter with the gods.
Aethys was more curious about me than I was about him.
And you knew things he did not. Ah. For what does he listen to you, then? The gods I know are tight of lip and hard of hearing.
He might be... He's searching his feelings and needed a mortal perspective.
I could not imagine the inner workings of a god. But then, I am not meant to. It is for mortals to flail in the darkness, I say, while gods point us toward light.
Better that they let us figure it out for ourselves.
To be worshipped. To have others interpret your design.
Ah.
It is not fair, I say. For what should a god worry about such cares, when theirs is the hand on the tiller?
We're still talking about Aethys?
Kara, I did not wish to burden you. These days I am having to think harder than my pampered years. You will forgive the handsome fish if he is as curious as the green god. At least Aethys has you to keep him in check. What happens when we catch up to him is something for future Tekehu to worry about.
I'll listen.
Scratch under the wet clay of any artist and you hatch a lifetime of fear and doubt. My boy doesn't fear the gods. He only fears what he'll compromise by living up to his potential. But isn't it easier to let sculptures represent you? Poor thing. Nothing he does could disappoint me. But that is a mother's prerogative.
You have questions?
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for? Ask away. Aye, aye.
Captain, a word?
Yes, Maya?
What, did Ishi defecate in your favorite helmet or something?
What?
You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap. There's no stopping him, is there?
Not everything can be solved through violence.
Get used to it. That's how things get done in this part of the world. I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it.
Care to elaborate on that?
It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill.
I have to hear about this. Oh, I have to hear this.
There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. out of everyone's range but mine. The wind toyed with us. I took aim, never thinking I'd make the shot, but then I felt this awareness, like someone out there was aiming me. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I squeezed off a shot, expecting it to fly wide, but the bullet took my target between his eyes.
Huh.
I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aothis is meant to succeed.
Ever question your career choice?
Choice is a funny word. I never planned to live by the gun. One day I put a bullet through a bronze Oa while the Ranganui happened to be watching, and the rest was history. I can still take pride in my work, if that's what you're asking.
Time will tell if Aothis getting what he wants is good for the rest of us.
Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there. That's more than most people get.
I've got some answers.
Okay. Actually, I'll just say hello to Ishiza.
Try not to let it get to your head, Ishi. Wonderful. He's so much easier to wrangle when his ego's inflated.
Aw. Okay, up to the surface. So let's see. I need to talk to her about Migrant's teeth. I've got a couple bounties to turn in. Actually, where's that third bounty? Taken care of in the wilderness of Crookspur Island. Where the hell is Crookspur Island? Tunaga, Sayuka. Okay, Sayuka I need to go to at some point. Fergist. That one I believe is a DLC one. Where the hell is Crookspur? Alright, Queen's Birth. Wildmare. Because I want to get some... I want to get other party members in here just to level them up. And then let's see, I've got to have Jyoti with me. I've got to have Adair with me for going to the temple. And Maya and Palagina. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting course of events, I think.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you...
Alright.
I'll see you when I see you.
Okay, here. Let's see. She was a monk. Or, yeah, she is a monk. Kind of makes sense that alchemy would be her forte here. Yeah, streetwise sounds good for her. Yeah, she's definitely the drunken monk. Let's see. I'll go with that, then. Let's see, blade training. Okay, she's only level 10 apparently. I'll go with Streetwise and Mechanics. Let's see, so he gets 2. Amplified Wave, Disintegration, and... That'll work, I think. Aloth, let's see. Two abilities. And now for the fun one. The Chanter. Yeah, I know, it's absolutely thrilling, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's only one. I'll go with the pike. Yeah, I'm not really gonna use him, I don't think. Let's see. Okay, I think that was the last one. Yep, last one for him.
Now, you see anything you...
Alright, so... Let's see, Takeha, it's been a while since I've gotten him in. Or Takehu, rather.
Hey there.
Oh, hang on, Maya wants to talk.
Yes,
I think.
Captain, time for another... Try not wonderful. I want to as a rule, stink feathers here.
Okay, it was a remainder, I think. Alright, so from the Wild Mare up to the... Oh, actually, shit, I need to turn in some bounty. Was one of the bounties the one inside there? Because if so, I'm kind of kicking myself. Hopefully I'll be able to just pull up the journal and double check here. Yeah, I've got a feeling Aethys is planning on basically getting rid of the gods themselves. Whoop. Wrong one. Abako and the Queen. Yep. Eesh.
I shall.
Okay.
Ado, my hunter.
Here, catch.
I hope I will still find this disgusting when I am important enough to toast with the elite bounty hunters. I tell them all that the captain of your ship will always be my favorite hunter.
What bounties do you have available?
A sea troll has been making a name for himself, raiding fishing villages
Oh.
with his minions. They call him Ty.
Yeah.
That's thief to the locals. Warriors fan out to catch the fiend, but so far they have no luck.
Hope he enjoyed his last meal.
You have done us both a favor. My esteem in the bounty community rises, and hunters come to buy me drinks. My friend, you have drained the wellspring and made us both very famous. If you have not spoken to her yet, find the gold pack
Nice
knight.
doing business with you. Oh, and apparently Pelagina hit a level when I wasn't looking. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened after the little chat with the gods. Alright, so get her leveled up. Let's see. Liberating command. Steadfast. Quick inspiration. I think I'll go with, let's see, spell resistance.
So the pirates took us for merchants and fell right into our trap.
That sure sounds dangerous and fun as hell. The first time Uncle Angbert trained me with a lantern, I set a whole row of merkberry stalks on fire.
You didn't.
I did. The whole house came running and hollering. You should have seen my grandma beating at the stalks with a shovel. Of course, she came after me next.
Not so much grows in Rautai. With a little luck, I'll have a farm story of my own someday.
Okay, Serpent's Crown for that one. So I don't think I have... Let's see... Symbols? Okay, Principi. Here we are. Okay, Poko Kahara. Okay, so up to the Sacred Stair. Temple of Gao. Temple of God. Hear someone call out for your attention. Uh-huh. Oh! Okay. And you must be Letharn. You left Tasungo just before Aethys arrived. Oh. Good God. There must be a meaning behind this. Aethys has always meant rebirth and redemption, but so much death follows in his wake, both in the Saints' War and now here, again. Is this what I sound like? Friend, I'd love to buy you a drink if it helped. I don't think Aethys intends any harm. Honestly, yeah. The Dawn Stars have survived because of the community they formed. You don't need Aethys for that. Okay. You hear a set of heavily armored footsteps from down a nearby alley. Jordu red-handed and Imani. Oh boy. See anything interesting? Actually, just glare silently. Get back to the Defiant before I turn you into the city guard myself. Greetings, my lord. I got better. Guys cost coin, no? Nice. Not bad for a brief bit of work. So I got 6 minutes closer by the time that I got stopped again. Alright, Sacred Stair, and I think you mentioned like a gold pack knight up here, I believe. And apologies for not reading out the one story, or...
Watcher, if you have a moment, I'd like to tell you something. I appreciate that you have been helping me, helping the Republics. I know that you have an important purpose in the Deadfire, and that purpose is not the same as ours. Still, I hope you can see the potential the Republics have to do good here.
There is potential, yes, but the situation is complicated.
Quite. But I trust you will continue to support us in the future. Kores.
Oh, damn it, this is Temple of Barath, not gone. Whoops. Actually, ow. I was trying to go back to... maybe spy or sell something. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The top of this thing. there's a... Pardon me. I had to stifle a burp.
I dare you to go inside. No! Tingaloo will eat
Look
me.
out. Please don't tell.
Alright, Gold Pack Knight here. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. Gold Pack Knight Okaro. Or Ukaro?
Incense? Offerings for the temple?
There we are.
Hunter, do you come to serve your coin bond?
Have any other hobbies?
I am a paladin of the Gold Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been absent of work and duty for longer than an afternoon. I also enjoy knitting on occasion.
Okay, yeah, there's... Yeah, same one face.
The coin bond is patient. It knows that you are committed. I will be here when you are...
Okay, so I did already contact her then.
Used to work a farm. Growing thank...
Okay, I really need to sell some stuff and... Boy. Let's see. Kith meat. For 5 copper. Honestly, she's giving me a bargain on that. I could use some medical supplies. Plus my coin purse is rather full at this point. Now, where's the vessel meat? Where is the vessel meat? Oh, it might be in here. Okay. Or vessel flesh, rather. Oh, nice. Actually came out ahead on that one as a result. Temple of Gone. And yeah, I'm not doing squat with the tablet until I go through Pokokohara and can figure out for certain, okay, how hosed would everybody be if I... There's Agni. Alright.
I'll handle this.
Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead. Sometimes I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins.
People often fear what they don't understand.
Suppose they do. Suppose sometimes people do bad things in the name of their gods. But my brethren do more good than bad. And more good than most. Besides, I often don't understand you, Watcher. But I ain't afraid of you.
That's reassuring.
Is it? Sakes alive. You shouldn't be so fine to me, Watcher. Makes me think untoward things. Gives me notions I don't need to be getting. I can't risk straying when I got a duty to Gone.
Speaking of Gone...
Yeah? Lay it on me.
Why are you gathering souls into your lantern?
I was born to reap souls and lead them to the light. Now with Aethys dead, and these dire visions, I think... But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters.
The Beyond hasn't gone dark. It's well lit with living Adra.
Not yet, no. But soon. Gone has shown me the coming end.
What if you didn't collect souls anymore?
That ain't gonna happen. You'd ask me to turn my back on my god? Aethys is dead, and Gone is the death before life. He's the ripeness before the fall.
But we know Aethys isn't dead.
That lumbering hunk of Audra might claim to be Aethys, but that doesn't matter a whit.
I've talked to him. It's Aethys.
He died, so he can't be Aethys anymore. Death changes every soul, even a god's.
That might be accurate.
And if it doesn't, it should.
The Dawnstars are all about goodness and light. Why are you so concerned with death and darkness?
Why do you think the god of rebirth held an aspect of death within him? You can't have life without dying. There ain't no beginning without a prior ending. Ain't no day without night, no spring without fall. You can't grow crops if you never harvest for seeds.
We came here to cleanse your soul.
Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. I've done this before, but never with such a full lantern. You may want to stand back. The experience can be somewhat intense. Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Blessed, for sure. Let's just hope it lasts. Because my lantern feels as heavy as ever. Full to brimming with essence. Like dark water spilling over my mind.
Let's be off.
Alright.
Yeah, Nekataka I've impressed pretty well, I think. Jostle her out of it.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty. Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake.
Didn't the cleansing work?
It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered. It soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none.
You're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living.
You sound like my high priestess Samhain. She never shuts up about the living, when she ought to worry more about the dead. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gon's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep.
Your nightmares are getting worse?
Night or day, sleep or waking. It's getting harder to tell what's real from what's just yet to come. There is something I'm meant to do, though. Once I gather enough souls. Us Gonites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose. Will you help me, Watcher?
I'll do this one. I'd do anything for you, Jyoti.
I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods.
We'll find your Nadra vein and release your burden. It's the best way to ensure the souls reach the beyond.
It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous, for sure. And that's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, the god's past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence.
What else would you propose?
Normally, I'd simply safekeep him until the god of rebirth could return to hell. But you're right. I ought to deliver as many souls to hell as I can, before it's too late. We need to empty my lantern right away. Gods, but you're clever. This is why Gon directed me into your path. I just know it.
Okay, so what's that one now then? Oh. Okay, so I can actually just take her down into the...
Yeah? Tell me what's on your mind?
How are you feeling? Suffered any recent nightmares?
They're there in my... Sometimes It's time I got...
Okay. Now talk to her. The woman's unceasing smile and direct violating gaze give the strong impression of someone selling something.
Light of Aethys be upon you.
Baron said you could tell us about the partisans of the lighted path.
Your friend guided you truly. Gadarian Bosch has honored me with the duty of helping his message reach all of the faithful. We answer the Shining God's call. He shows us the way and we march in his wake. Already the Vanguard prepares to make its journey, with more soon to follow.
Who are the Vanguard?
Gadarian Bosch leads the Vanguard. They are the most righteous of the partisans. They will be the first to join the ranks of Aethys, the first to charge at his call.
Baron said something about the Vanguard. You don't think he's that dumb, do you?
Your journey sounds dangerous.
The Shining God demands total commitment from his followers. What good is a soldier who is not willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for her cause? To walk the lighted path, one must be willing to never turn back.
Do you have a list of people in the Vanguard? We want to see if our friend is among them.
The Vanguard know their own, and Gadarian Bosch knows them. Beyond that, we keep such information private.
If they know their own, what do you think they'd say to a couple new members? Can we be in the Vanguard too?
I'm afraid you cannot. The Vanguard is reserved for the most faithful among us. You have not even joined the partisans.
Aethys doesn't play favorites as Wodika does. You would welcome all? Well, yeah, I'll go with diplomacy. That I have only just learned of the partisans is circumstance, not a measure of faith.
How right you are. Forgive me. I did not mean to cast doubt on your character. Unfortunately, even if I were to initiate you right now into our order, it would be too late to join the Vanguard. Their ship is docked right now in Nekataka, and set to depart at any moment.
Okay.
You think he could be on it? If he left right after we did, we gotta go.
They won't take you, but there will be more ships to follow. Stay and learn about...
That's a real nice offer. We'll think about it and get back to you.
How would you join up with Aethys? Chase him in a boat?
Yes, in fact.
Ah.
I
was being sarcastic.
When the time is right, he will welcome our souls into his legion.
Just your soul?
Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. So Aethys is basically pulling what Theos did in the first game. And it just occurred to me, the only thing Theos is missing is an A. Yeah, I've got to go down. Well... yeah, I'm heading up here first. I mean, storyline-wise, I should go immediately to the docks, but...
Could I have a moment of your time?
Of course.
I know someone who works in this tower. An animancer named Giacomo. I'd like to see him if we could.
I don't see why not.
Agressima. It should not take long.
You feeling all right, Palagina? You sure you don't mean yell at him?
When I was a girl, he visited me in the academy. He was studying godlike. Studying what was in our souls that made us different from other Kith. He found something in me. Something that resonated like a chime when he held an instrument near me. He said it was like this for all godlike. Different chimes resonating for different types.
Sounds familiar.
But you are not godlike.
It's something Barath gave me when I was in the Beyond.
In any case, he told me it was what was causing my body to change. I begged him to remove it. He refused at first, saying it was impossible.
Yeesh.
When I told him I would kill myself if he didn't, he said he would try.
You really had done that? Or were you just saying it? Some Valians, that's just how they make their point.
I don't expect you to understand, but I was 12. My body was changing in many ways. Being the only girl, the only godlike girl at the academy, was unbearable.
You don't have to justify anything to me, Pelagina.
Agressima. Giacomo was not able to remove the chime, but he was able to sever it. When it happened, I blacked out. I did not wake for 2 weeks. The Brotherhood ejected him from the Academy for ruining their pet godlike. They assumed I would die. I did not. Over time, I lost most of my feathers. The shape of my nose changed. It was not enough to make me fully Galbandra, but it was enough to keep me from wanting to die. When I looked in a mirror, what I saw was not a godlike. Not something to be paraded around. It was me. Finally, me.
You're beautiful just the way you are.
Do not get ridiculous ideas. You will only embarrass yourself.
Okay.
Apologies, but I do not want you to have the wrong idea. I respect you, Watcher.
I prefer solid now.
In the Deerwood, we were companions. For better or worse, that relationship worked. I want this to work too. Per Blanca, respect me and my vocation. Anyway, now you understand why Giacomo is important to me. If we can speak to him...
Okay.
Ado, Watcher. Keep it certain.
Not much in the way of actual... Diabo.
Ado, Watcher. Fancy a look at this stuff? Have a look.
Animancy cat. And he's got a little Elizabethan collar on. Amazing and truly incredible instant potion belt. Oh. Huh. Weird. Alright, head on into the tower. Yeah, that one was kind of just random on her part. So let's see. Takehu. Yep, head up to the rooftop then. Yeah, now I should be reasonably well set. Idwin.
Merla. Burned. Well, that won't do it all.
Wait, Kevin Azo.
Watcher, what a surprise to see you again.
Belfetto, the man who dragged down every Animancer with his despicable practices. What a wonderful surprise.
I see we've all moved up in the world, haven't we? Taking an interest in the sciences?
Hey there, Azo. Still torturing patients?
Don't be ridiculous. We have a long line of well-paid volunteers. Of course, we can always use more. Any chance you have an interest? I assure you, you have nothing to fear from me.
I'll be watching you.
Do so. You may just learn something.
I'll take care of this.
Wait, what the... Yeah, I really need to pare down on some of the stuff I've got. A steady white-haired elf frowns down at a table covered in coiled copper wires and glimmering shards of Adra. Her glove tan smooth her well-tailored, valiant coat as she mumbles under her breath. Excuse me.
Hello. My apologies. I didn't see you there.
Are you alright?
I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be? Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do. I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
You're You burned yourself?
I had a mishap with my machinery, but all is well now. The details are unimportant. I wish only to return to my studies. In any case, why are you here?
Your accent isn't Valian. Why are you dressed like one?
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way. I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in The White That Wends.
Who's your tailor?
I am, of course.
You're an animancer and a seamstress.
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
I suppose they do both require careful hands and an obsessive attention to detail.
Care and patience, yes. It is gratifying to be understood.
How'd you come to be in Nekataka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republic's and booked passage.
Her words are flattened, her voice effectless. Idwin is not calm. She shifts her weight from foot to foot and looks anywhere but at your face. She has the restless, nervous air of a horse about to bolt.
I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
I know of no animancy that must be done strictly at sea.
A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand. I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly. Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul? Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith? I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel.
I'm afraid that went right over my head.
I suppose I was wrong to expect more from you.
What do you study?
Many things. Currently, an unusual variety of Adra.
The luminous.
It seems to exist only here, among the isles and waters of the Deadfire. There's a strange, almost melancholy beauty to the substance. I believe there is more to it than others know.
Stop dancing around with the question. Tell me what's going on.
If you insist. With the aid of a device of copper and Adra, I have uncoupled my soul from my body, freeing myself of Bareth's wheel. I belong only to myself now.
What possessed you to do this to yourself?
My body and soul are my own. Why should I not do with them as I wish? Who are you to say?
I'm a watcher. I see into the souls of others and, if necessary, pass judgment on what I find there.
Truly? Tell me, what do you see when you peer into the souls of Kith? Do you see their misdeeds? Their evil thoughts? Their unkindnesses, perversions, cruelties?
Generally just some of their last moments.
I apologize. I have always felt a kinship with your kind. Having witnessed the very worst in Kith has left me keenly attuned to recognizing ill intent. Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you on something of a permanent basis?
Why do you want to travel with me?
I have a vested interest in luminous Adra, but acquiring it. You have a ship of your own and are clearly well traveled. I suspect I would encounter more luminous Adra with you than I would on the streets of Nekataka.
Welcome aboard.
Truly?
How could we possibly live to regret this? No, I'm actually curious.
Saklat, traveler. I am grateful. I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
So, Mindstalker, Cypher, or Rogue? Yeah, I'm kinda not... I don't know. Yeah, I've already got a Cypher, so... Oh.
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my soul's watcher. What do you say?
Let's try it. A gleaming pillar of luminous Audra towers above you as Shoti stomps confidently toward its base, a grin ripping wide over her face.
Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work. to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell.
Be careful, please.
Long as you're watching my back, I'll be fine.
As she exhales those last words, she presses one palm flat to the cold expanse of gem-like growth, fingers trembling, and like a firework going off, the light from her lantern flares blindingly bright. Electricity, no hypercharged soul energy, whips across the air, lashing open Jyoti's skin. Traveling the pathway of 1,000 branching veins and capillaries, the strike bursts Jyoti bloody from face to neck to arms and lower, and she screams, "Release the souls!"
Swear to the gods, I'm trying!
The lantern trembles so violently it nearly cracks, but then a massive wave of purple essence rushes from the lantern. It swirls up and around the Adra, crashing along the glimmering surface before being sucked inside. The Adra pulses, brighter, then darker, then even brighter. Blinding. There's a howling, then the Adra cracks, and a jagged shard tumbles to the ground.
Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur! That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Hell! And I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die?
Yes. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
Ugh, but the guild says I do. I can't turn my back on my purpose, any more than I could Aora in need. I never did want to take the easy route.
Yep. So it's your choice.
I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall to dirt and bones. Never you worry, though. I'll see to dumping my lantern in the future on my own. Thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden. Even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain.
Luminous Adra mantle. Oh, okay.
Darn if I don't feel so light I could float away.
That looked like it hurt.
Never felt anything so painful in my whole life. I don't know if this is what Gon planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls. We're bringing light to the darkness, ensuring spring.
Okay, so Jyoti's lantern. Light of the Dawn Star. Oh, damn it.
Signore Ballegina, here to watch us work? Or are you finally going to let me strap you down to a table?
Ado, Sere. Respectfully, I must decline.
Okay. Was that an awkward come-on, or was that, like, I want to research you? Like, legitimately research you?
You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do for you?
Looking for an animator named Giacomo.
Giacomo? Ak, I know him. He has a little laboratory for himself down in the gullet. Giacomo rents a room in Cozy, the hall.
Okay.
Not many animancers down there, so he should be easy to find, if you haven't stolen all his equipment. What can I do for you?
What are you working on here?
Glad you asked, amico. Very glad. We've catalogued a number
Yeah,
of
I actually have done this
unique
before, so I'm
luminous
kind of
Adra.
clicking through a bit.
But there are some very qualities that a watcher happens to be uniquely suited to
There aren't needles
exploring.
involved, are there?
No, nothing invasive. Luminous Adra has, but what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Luminous Adra, I believe we can harness this connection. Oh, good. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and now, if someone were capable of sensing that precisely right. The idea is for you. What's really exciting is...
Sorry, which was the exciting part? I may have missed something.
The next spill is due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as
something
this
goes
one.
wrong?
But there was that fellow that jumped a little too far over the edge.
Stop scaring our assistant. Gelardi. Very... All right, Watcher. Remember, focus on the... It ought to be like stepping through a door. And remember, don't...
Yeah, I definitely should have gone with the threshing one. But maybe I'll find another Luminous Adra, or maybe I'll find another shard later on.
Can't say this is what I imagined hell would look like.
If I feel cold, which part of me is doing the feeling?
Alright.
Real quiet now.
You up there, run!
We have to go. Can't. No, please.
Okay, try and get down there and help him out before anything happens. Keyword try. Damn it.
I'm listening.
Killed him before I could even try.
Real quiet now. No can.
Attack! I'm afraid.
Hey.
Mode.
Not what I was intending.
There we go.
Can do.
Onward!
I trust you. Here we go.
Give me the order.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Charge!
Think you got the decency to die? Uh-huh. That dog won't hunt. Ulu, thin. Just like that.
Onward!
You were saying?
You see that? Yes.
Oh, nice. A wall formed from tessellating blocks of bismuth rise before you, and from out of the wall just a face of about at least 3 mile high. Its mouth hangs open in a silent shout, eyes wide.
What have we here?
Oh, Rimmergond.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you? You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
Go ahead, try it. I dare you.
With pleasure.
Oh shit. The chill wind you first felt.
As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Barath. I will spare you that fate. For now.
Say nothing.
Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension.
Yeah, like what else is new?
Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died. Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
Honestly, reasonable.
Of course you will. You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
What does that mean?
You will soon learn. In the meantime, enjoy the world as you know it while you can. And do send my regards to your...
Now I thought all this might be an... joke.
Of winter.
Wait, what?
The beast.
Oh, the Beast of Winter. Okay, so is this going to be the farm or where I went in? I'm genuinely not sure which. Yeah, if that were Healy, I'd say go for it, but yeah,
Watcher,
no.
Can you hear me? Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic. I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still, breathing but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
Rimmergond sends his regards.
You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
No, I mean, I literally went to the Beyond and spoke to Rimmergond.
What was it like?
Cold. Weird. Well, now what?
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to... We're all very glad you're in one piece. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update.
Okay, so... is this one of the DLCs?
You must gather your party.
But actually, yeah, the Beast of Winter is one of the DLCs now that I think about it. But as to whether that's the same as this Beast of Winter... I mean, I have no idea. Actually, I'm going down here.
Supplies, get your supplies here.
Daughter of Amira. Yeah, just Queen's Birth. Oh, I forgot about the gullet, so I've got to go back in there so I can get to the hole. Alright. Yeah, it wouldn't be in that boat.
We missed it.
Shit.
We parked that thing next to Aethys and slit their own throats. I wish they'd gone ahead with it before they got Bairn involved. If we can't catch it, can you promise me we'll go right now?
We'll go right now.
I knew there was something else.
Alright, so where the hell is it? Hopefully I can just hail it, though. Boy, this was not what I was anticipating when I started this quest. Here we are. Got him. What? Oh, what the hell?
Sure thing. No can do.
Actually, I'll do... Here we are. That'll work reasonably well, I think.
It's not working. Right on target.
Mow it. Easy on it. Not sure I can.
That's it.
Sure thing.
Still got it. Be there. How could I miss that battle?
Ooh, bam.
Lava rule beyond sea.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back. Son of a cur.
We sure this is his ship?
Yes? I'll take care of it. I shall.
Below decks. Oh, just a second. Now below decks. Yeah, I did not anticipate having to, go into combat with them.
The others have drunk, Bairn. Their souls make their way to Aethys.
Okay. Yeah, Dare, sorry for doubting you.
This isn't the time for hesitation. It's the time for faith. Come. Let us show him together.
No, kid!
Baron nearly drops the vial. He catches awkward hold of it between his forefingers. His gaze drifts up to Adair. He stares with dull eyes as if he's trying to place him.
What is this? You aren't one of my flock. How did you get here?
Adair ignores Bosch, keeping careful eye contact with Baron.
Lower that. Let's talk.
You have doubts about this. You're questioning just like your mother must have taught.
Your mom knew how to spot a fake. What do you think she'd say about him?
How could I know? She left me here.
The vial in Baron's hand hovers now just above waist height.
What is faith if it isn't tested? These people are willed here by Aethys to challenge you. Make him proud.
I will make him proud.
I have seen evidence of the true nature of the gods. You are wise to question.
Maybe he's not testing faith. Maybe he's testing if you can think for yourself.
But our faith, isn't that what the gods ask of us?
Baron's hand lowers. It hangs at his right side, the vial dangling.
Aethys has come just as I said he would. There will be no other chances.
Adair fumes at Bosch, his hand drifting toward his weapon.
He must be in need to reach out to us.
Effigy's eyes, kid. You think your tiny soul's gonna change his fate?
As a watcher, I will pin your soul to the floor. You'll never reach Aethys.
And we'll smack it around a while too, on behalf of your mother.
You'd keep me from my destiny? Out of spite?
Baron's expression shifts suddenly. It looks like someone who's been slapped hard across the face. His fingers relax and the vial clatters to the ground, spattering the deck with what might easily be mistaken for a gruesome blood stain.
Aethys, forgive me.
As you wish, then. Abandon your god. For betrayal there can be no forgiveness. You will receive not his mercy, but his justice.
All acts can be forgiven by a truly benevolent soul.
Don't you got somewhere you need to be, Bosch? If you're having second thoughts, I can help you follow through.
Not a one. The Shining God will light the way.
Shit. Ugh.
Think he's alright? He looks a little seasick.
If only he'd died before he got everyone else involved. Baron stares silently at Gadarian Bosch. Spittle bubbles on the lips of the corpse are still popping.
That would have been me. If I were stronger, it would have been me.
If you were
Lucky
weaker.
You weren't stronger then. The gods might have rights to our souls, but they got no right to our lives. Seems to me they'll take from you whatever's not nailed down if you let them.
I could devote my entire life to Aethys, and it would never redeem this.
For right now, let's just get you home.
Okay, I've got to save and then reload that save, see if I can get him convinced a little more fully. Because let's see. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Stranded ship. Here we go. In hindsight, I probably should have gone to the previous
The others have drunk. This is
okay. Let's see if I can get this a little.
What is this?
Lower that. Let's talk.
Hear us out. Decide once you've heard all sides.
You can't let him decide for you. You know what Olava would think of this.
She isn't here to decide for me either.
What is faith?
I will make him proud.
I have seen evidence of the true nature of the gods. You are wise to question.
Maybe he's not testing faith.
But our faith.
Aethys has come just as...
He must be in need to reach out to us.
Effigy's eyes, kid. You think your tiny soul's gonna change his fate?
Yeah.
We'll smack it.
You'd keep me from my destiny? Out of spite? Aethys,
As for betrayal, there can be no forgiveness. You will receive not
Oh,
his mercy.
yeah.
You got somewhere? If you're at...
Not the shot.
Think he's all right? He looks a little seasick.
That would have been me.
Lucky God.
I could...
For right.
Okay, so either way, it turns out that way as long as you make that final call, I think. So let's see here. Okay, back to Hasango. Oh, that, yeah, lighted path. I was thinking it was Lantern of Gom. Alright, let's see here. Adair looks up expectantly as Baron disembarks the Defiant without a word to anyone. Baron begins to head off, staring straight ahead with sunken eyes, and doesn't break stride when he passes Adair.
Baron.
The boy has taken another several steps before he seems to have heard anything at all. When he stops, he doesn't turn to face Adair at first, as though keeping his options open. A long moment passes then, with persisting hesitation. A long moment passes, then, with persisting hesitation, he turns.
I'm not sure what you want to talk about. I have my life. And I know it's because of you. I know I should be thanking you. But the truth is, I don't know if I want to be here now. Or what I'm supposed to be doing. And I still don't know what to say to Aethys when I meet him one day.
It should be the other way around. He's the one who owes you an explanation. You hear me, kid? He owes you.
Not in much of a mood to talk, if you don't mind.
Okay, back to the ship then. Well, yeah, I mean, Colts tend to do that, I suppose. Man of Chimes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Serpent's Crown. Oh! Nice, repair supplies. Let's see, so the gullet, the hole. And then up to Serpent's Crown after that. I'm just trying to remember where on Serpent's Crown I need to... Well, aside from the palace, but for the bounty, I mean. That might be inside the palace. Not sure off the top of my head, though. Plus, I think I'll want to head from outside the palace first, anyway.
See? Boss was right. We found it.
By the cursed seas, I'll throw you down there myself if you do not hush right now.
You must gather your party.
Wait, there's a... Yeah, there's a Vithrak in there. I'm gonna have to try talking to him after dealing with the business up here with Giacomo. Oh, yeah.
Oh no. This
Oh,
does
boy.
not look good. Why would someone do this to Jocolo's work? I thought Animances was safe here in the Deadfire, even in a place this vile. Someone must have heard or seen something. We should ask the owner if they know what happened.
Of course, we'll find Jocolo. Don't worry.
I hope so. Agrasima.
And yeah, the sardonic, like, yeah, I knew this wouldn't just be a few minutes.
Need something?
What happened to Jocolo? His room is a mess.
Can't say I know a Jackalo, fresh face, but if you're meaning that guy with all the fancy and a schmancy equipment, bunch of pirates burst in here and dragged him
Aye.
out. Now, the hole's no high society tea house, but that's still some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen go down here. See, the pirates, every one of them was godlike. No doubt they hauled him through the Narrows. Heard him holler, "What you need?"
Provisions.
Let me know if you...
Alright, so... let's see here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll keep Archimir's robe, though. Holy hell. Holy shit. I'll keep one torch. Holy shit! Yeah, I did not anticipate that much. I gotta admit. Herforts. Damn. I'm glad I finally cleared out the stash a bit, because holy shit, I just went up on money. To the point that I can probably buy a... I might even be able to buy the most expensive ship there is. Over to the Narrows now.
Captain, that's my job. Stand down, little soldier.
Cute. Quick save here because... when the hell did I quick save before? Oh yeah, before going into the tunnel. Search the body. Read the note. Ulog. Alright, back to Delver's Row, because presumably this is where they took him. I doubt they would have gone for Dario himself. Because this is... I can't help but think that he did them the same favor, and they resent him for it. Alternatively, she was the only fully successful one. And again, resentment for it.
Real quiet now.
Speak freely. You were saying?
Oh.
Captain?
She fears us. Or this thought.
He already did. Okay, maybe it's not Delver's Row then. Let's see, Mat of Chimes. Okay, yeah, I'm in Delver's Row.
Looking to take the edge off.
Yeah, Netso has been... Yeah, he's been kind of the point man, so to speak.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Merle, when it dug its lair.
I assume this boss of yours has got a name?
Boss, you mean Dario?
If I do, but this spindle man, they say it does not do.
So in here, maybe? When I've talked to everybody so far except her.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, and you tell...
Okay, I'm in Delver's Row.
Go on. Lift takes you to the Undercroft.
Mwani, maybe?
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor.
What happened to that godlike in the alley?
Some sort of scuffle between a lone fellow and a pack of godlike pirates. The lone man didn't look like much of a fighter, but he proved old Umani wrong. The pirates were taking him toward the lift. They must have spoken with the guard. Perhaps you have more...
Immortal Will. Huh. Oh, shit.
I'll handle this.
The body of this moon godlike woman is contorted in a death spasm. Her mouth is open, milky eyes staring, frozen in shock. The captain said to bring him, so you're bringing him. The old man hardly seems like a threat, but you trust the captain's judgment. The Animaster didn't want to go, but put up as much fight as he could. Oh boy.
What is it? What did you see?
A group of godlike pirates took Giancolo to Dunwich.
Madiko. Giancolo abducted by godlike pirates? But why? He has always done his best to help my kind.
They might resent him for the help.
I have asked much of you already. But if you can find time to go to Dunwich to find this Captain Tutsottle, it would mean a great deal to me. It did not sound as though he was in imminent danger. But I fear what
Are you
they
sure
will do to
Giancolo
him.
didn't have enemies?
Not in the Republics. I can't think of why godlike, of all kith, would have any reason to take him.
He may have experimented on them without them being willing.
Something strange is going on here. Perhaps it...
Just to point that out.
What can I do you for? Well, hey, tell me what's on your mind.
Any recent nightmares?
Not a one. Thanks to you, I'm sleeping like a babe. No, better even. I never knew nothingness could feel so warm and so nice.
Sounds like a heavy weight was lifted from your shoulders.
More like from my mind. No matter what comes to pass in the days and nights ahead, I won't forget who it was that brought me relief from the dreams. And the crush of the souls I'd acquired. Sure thing, Watcher.
Okay. Oh, the gullet. I was about to just hit leave and then realized, oh wait, that would take me... I just had a speaker fall off. And the cord pulled taut, but thankfully, you know, stayed on.
Indeed.
I'll just go Serpent's Crown. So let's see if I get any reception prior to the palace, or palace proper, I should say. And long loading screen again. Alright, so Bena Nungata. Una's luxuries. Oh, it's closed. Makes sense. The problem is I feel kind of obliged to have Jyoti with me. Yeah. Since she has the lantern that absorbs souls.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy? Ask whatever I know, just so. Do not leave me in suspense, I say. If you have questions, the royal brother, Ikera. Both topics I know well.
How does the caste system work?
It is the same in the city as anywhere in the Deadfire. Mataru judge our souls at birth and organize us for the survival of the tribe. I am not the first to say it, but Nekataka has more walls than beaches, more roads than clearings, and more people than fish. Nowhere in the city does a Raparu sit around the same fire as a Mataru. Nekataka tests our traditions, I say.
Don't you see that as a contradiction?
What man or woman of the Isles does not? Our ancestors built this place. We are the hermit crab who occupies a fallen shell. It is for my sister and her priest to judge the fit. Akira, as the largest and most prosperous, I say Onikaza and I are large stones in a tide pool, standing tall as the water rises to our necks. We agree on much, I say. The prosperity of the Huana, our burden to appease the gods. In the trading companies, Onikaza sees Woreka testing us, weighing who deserves the Isles. I see Ngate sending krakens of gold and iron against our ship, but arming us with a single harpoon. The gods will judge us by our persistence, and My sister has mastered the diplomat's tongue, and I am foolish to give her frustrations a loud voice. But Ikera, I pray every day that Ngati tests the outsiders against her tallest waves and longest serpents.
The ocean is a few monsters short since the Armada showed up. I think we passed your fish god's trial.
Quite so, Maya.
Is he smitten with her?
My sister would say that Ukaizo is the birth canal of the tribes, and we ask Onikaza if you would know more. She is the...
Okay, so is she in here, or is it the other spot? A Tipu.
A Tepu, drawer of maps. I have nothing to sell unless you are needing something else.
Oh, you're the cartographer who discovered Motare Ikozi, correct?
What I discovered remains to be seen. The Sanctuary Isles were thought to be lost beneath the waves. If I stumbled upon one,
what might I find?
Look at death. I did not mean to frighten you. These islands have known great tragedy, and millennia have passed in cheerless silence. Should you land on a Sanctuary Isle, do not expect to find welcome. Our ancestors marked off specific islands across Deadfire as rallying points in case a great misfortune split up the tribes. Even they could not have guessed how important the Isles would become. Some thousands of years ago, volcanoes, storms, and quakes shook the archipelago. The Huana survived by taking shelter on the Sanctuary Isles to save our society, and not just any one tribe. Since those days, we have not found any of the old Sanctuary Isles. Ngati took... I am told that the Wahaki are protective toward the Isles, but that is their business.
How did you make this discovery?
I was surveying the waters around an atoll when a storm dragged my ship off course. The waters were unknown to me. The shore twisted around itself, confusing even this old navigator until I found myself at the center. I did not make it far up the beach before I spotted signs of habitation. Marking my understand, the Deadfire was broken. The lives... Imagine how much history we... if we must. There is not a Huana in all of the Deadfire who does not take to the open water hoping to catch a glimpse of the lost Ukaizo. If I could... The same thing we all hope for. Answers to the long silence that precedes... But if I...
Yeah, I've already found signs of that in Pokokahara, and it's not cheery. And I mean really not cheery.
Good day. Well, goodbye.
Like, really not cheery. Human sacrifice levels of not cheery. Alright, I think she's on this floor then. Oh, over in here. Barati.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Nekataka.
I thought the tribes needed them.
Actually, let's see. All right.
You return intact. Nagati is not always kind to those who travel upon her domain. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hassango's fate. What did you see there?
Some Naga occupied the colony after Aethys drained the Adra. I let them live.
The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness? Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders. What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on.
I'm to meet him at the great volcano of Ashen Maw.
If he fears neither ocean nor magma, I wonder that anything can stop him. If Aethys makes for Magrin's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron. Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared from my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati, I say.
Rathun?
The fiery children of Magrin devoted to their mother with a fanatic zeal. Bothersome, but the least of my troubles now. From Port Mage to Hassango to Magrin's teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magrin's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magrin's anvil. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magrin's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight.
Any chance of support ships to accompany the Defiant?
Akira, would that our resources were not so entangled in other parts. I cannot send ships to Magrin's teeth any more than I would send paper dolls to a furnace. If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come.
What do you need from me?
What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bereth?
Takehu seems to think they're artists.
I say he has influenced the guild in that respect. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
Don't get too cozy, Highness. That false sense of security will get you into trouble.
Akira, I would not want your employers to think me easy prey. This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nekaro Atoll.
Sending your enemies a warning?
The voices of the dead echo through Tangaloa's mouth, wailing of their missteps in life. I merely ask the Hazanui to listen. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka.
Pit your strongest water wizards against their weight in iron and black powder, Highness. We can end this quickly.
Akira, and how long will this contest last in open water? Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons.
Do you think something is wrong?
It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit. She didn't intend to have me hear that one. Oh, here we go. Sacred Immolation. Holy hell. Healing Chain is a nice one. What, I get 2. Let's see. Empowered attacks gain increased damage. Lasting Empower. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect on that one. Let's see. Thorny Roots. And Joti. Oh, okay, I get 2. I'll go Holy Fire then. Actually, wait a minute. Level 4 spells. No, not level 4. Here we are. This is the one. So yeah, instead of Minor Avatar... No, I'll still go with that one, actually. And I can see the outline of the map behind here. There we go. And I don't think this is actually the right way, but... yeah, I've got to go feed the animals shortly. Nope, not the right way. Naturally. There we go. Oh. Okay, I apparently didn't read the description of the room too well then. Because apparently it's because of a private dance that everyone has improved on their morale. Okay, so where the hell is she? Oh, I think up here anyway? I think. There we are.
What say?
Looks like her luck ran out.
So it has. She was like a greased pyre in her day, slipping between my contacts, hiss of Flamewalker Vesali, a Naga shaman with a venomous tongue. Her snake brethren want her snuffed out. She is rumored to be near the territory she claimed in the eastern parts of the Kawa'orukuhu island chain. Ask away, Hunter.
Remember, a pet is a Akira.
Alright. Let's see. That'll work. And then I need to have a quick chat with the dare. Well, actually, I'll wait until morning. Boy, it's been a while since I've actually had to.
Watcher. Guess what? Now go on and guess, really.
You had another dream?
Not a god's darned one. And ain't that just it? I feel so fine. Like I swallowed a star and now I got light bursting from my chest. Can you see it in me? This happiness? It's all on account of you, Watcher.
That's great, Jody.
Everything's different now. The world looks so dang bright, doesn't it? Even at night. The sky goes all glittery with stars. Must be what the gods see when new souls are born.
Okay, that was unexpected.
What can I do you for? I'm all ears. Tell me what's on your mind. Not a one. I never knew. No need to fix your thing, Watcher.
Okay, so quick save.
What's on your mind?
Talk to me about Baron.
Well, we got him out of there. That's the most important thing. But he is all alone out there. And that's what got him into trouble to begin with. I hope this time it's different. I hope he makes connections. Finds something to do with himself. I worry, though. For a long time, lately, there's...
Oh, okay, I'll split up, I guess.
Gemstones of all kinds.
Oh boy. That's not a good sign. I mean, that's really not a good sign. I think swap a dare out for Takahata, or Takahaku. Right? I'm trying to think of his name.
My friend, you return.
Okay, good. I can't swap here.
Oh, something I said?
And I'm thinking... yeah, that'll work.
If you want for company, look no further.
Let's see, conjure Greater Blight, Venom Bloom. Summoning, spell resistance, improved critical. Okay, so it has to have a body. There we go. Oh, shit. Rapid casting. Just kind of occurred to me how that it'd be kind of a nice thing to have as brain fart. It'd be kind of intriguing to play a character that does dual wielding as their primary thing. I mean, Maya's a markswoman, a sharpshooter.
Maya, do you recall the tales or songs of your tribe?
No. I was... left the Deadfire.
Oh, I thought perhaps...
This isn't story time, fish boy. Don't make me send a Shiza after your eyes.
Marihi's metalwork. And here's the thing, it just occurred to me. I've had those shards of 2 different swords sitting in my inventory for a very good while. Now, I could have sworn I actually did talk... yeah.
Last time you showed your face here, you left with a swollen thumb.
What?
Akira, you swing the forge hammer with such grace, I say.
A better compliment than you paid last time. I'll take it. Holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy.
Wait.
Or if you need something repaired, I'm happy to take a glance.
Did this not show up the first time then? Oh, I didn't have them in my inventory, I forgot. Can you do anything with these?
Akira, but these wonders have suffered greatly. I say you must take better care of your things.
I know, believe me. So what do you think?
I say I could repair these to their working order for 1,500 pyres each. Something about the metal, it yearns to bond as one. I could join all these pieces into a greatsword for 3,000 pyres. If you need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter, I've got plenty in stock.
Craft the greatsword.
When you swing this beauty, you must make sure to tell your foes that Mahiri sent you.
Marihi.
Whispers of the endless paths. A most brooding and gloomful weapon, I say. May it chop your enemies into fine pieces for the delight of Tongaloa.
Fine work.
I'm honored to have the trust of such a fine customer. Do not hesitate if you need iron or steel.
Okay, I'm Let's see. While her soul is doubtless departed. Okay, I'm buying it. Basically as kind of a debt to her, so to speak. Put that in my inventory for the time being. Oh. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. Damn.
I'm here.
Okay. I've just got to remember to actually hand that over to... Oh, man. But I feel awful that that happened to the Devil of Karok.
I shall.
It really shouldn't have.
Didn't take you for the romantic type, Seraphim.
The tongue's got a use or fool, lass, and I'll be a right master of each.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't just hear that.
Probably for the best. Okay. And heading into the Water Shaper Guild. I have no idea what I'm going to find in here. I doubt it will be anything good, though. And, yeah, the animals can wait for another half hour. But with the extended stream, I think I'll probably...
What happened here?
Oh. Naga.
I don't think... It's...
There are Naga all over in here.
Sadly, I can...
Wait, what did they mention before? Yeah, that's still thieving. Guild ruins. Heading over there first.
I'll handle this.
Go no further. There is a situation in the guild hall.
No shit.
What say? Where is Myru?
Ah, for what did Nagati send you but to lend your strength? All is under control, I say. But the building is closed until Myru cleans up the mess below.
You call this under control? I just waded through a pool of blood.
Ikira. Naga blood. Naga swam in from the waterways of our sanctum. We pressed back until they fled underground. Then Myru gathered her forces for a stand at Pariki's tomb. I am to guard the staircase, while she routs the last of them. Kira, but Myru is fierce for her years.
Snakes could not have caused that tremor.
Kira, we felt the quakes even before the serpent showed up.
Why are they attacking the guild?
I do not know. With great purpose, they throw their bodies back to Rikuhu's bowels. I say, this is personal. They strike with anger, not conviction.
Why haven't you summoned help from the Queen?
We are water shapers. Onikaza knows we can walk over a few snakes. Myru, though, I say she would not turn down.
What's causing those tremors?
Not snakes, I say. Unless they brought a battering ram. Ha! I say you will have to run. I will remain...
Kind of wish I didn't have to say that one. Because I already struck an accord with them over at Hasango. I don't know whether this is a different faction or tribe or what have you. I mean, it might be a similar situation as, oh lord, the DLC in the first game where some of the ogres were peaceable.
Got regulations against this sort of place? Huh?
The stone door is sealed shut. A few engraved symbols stand out among other carvings and inscriptions. Apart from that, you find no evident means of opening the way. Read the inscription. Nagati would not have gifted her chosen people a watery covenant unless they persisted in deserving it. Only the sigil of the covenant and the words of my devotion will open the way.
Got someone?
I'm afraid. Indeed.
Hit me again? Mow it. Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Damn it.
I'm fixing this.
Oh, fuck me.
Insides burn.
Actually.
Makes no difference.
Use something to put on it. I got you.
Buddy, what is it, huh? Buddy, what is it?
I was talking a figurehead.
with me as one. Attack!
Just like
This does not work.
Feeding the fishes.
Sarah, stand up, you flea bag.
I'm fixing to be sick.
Flogging the
Yeesh.
It will be so.
Didn't work.
Sarah, stand up.
Holy shit.
Use something to put a little in my
Your
step.
bones will feed them. Worth and rough.
There we go.
Didn't work.
Show me where to bite.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the whole, you know.
Insides burn.
Just
Okay.
Of course.
Damn. I need to rest. Glazed chops. Let's see. Swordfish. Tahiti snapper and sure.
You were saying? Captain, time for another of our chats?
Indeed.
And there's the Guildmaster. I think I might have interrupted someone.
Oh, a curse on all snakes.
What have we here?
The Guildmaster lifts her gaze to meet yours, her eyes struggling to focus. She's been slashed and stabbed numerous times, and her robes are soaked red with blood.
Myru! Oh, gods, look what they've done to you.
Peace, Tikehu. I gave back 10 times what I took. Too many, even for me.
Onakaza sent me to find you, but I think you need a healer first.
No time for that, I say.
You're too stubborn to die, old shark.
For once, Tikehu, just listen. The rod of the deep. Ugh, I've lost it. Taken. You'll need to...
Myru coughs, spitting out blood. For every word she struggles to voice, her breath gets progressively shallower.
Find the rod. Get through the stone door by the entrance.
Stop exerting yourself or you'll bleed out.
Oh, don't you think I know how much water I've lost? Wards. Failing. Hurry, before it escapes.
Escape? What's going to escape? Or... Your...
Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens.
Myru? Myru? Isengati. She's dead.
We still don't know why this is happening.
Myru told us to seek a rod and a door. A vague plea, I say. But I would honor her last wish.
Strange last words.
The words of Pariki's devotion, I say. An old prayer to Ngati. It must have meant something to her.
There's nothing else we can do.
Akira, the others will see to her once we've cleaned up the last of this mess.
At least in death, I can complete a thought. My rod and the words of Pariki's devotion will open the way to the inner sanctum, past the sealed door. Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view, her eyes well with tears, as constant as rain. But the moon's skyward journey continues apace, the lover's affection as ephemeral as fingers touching. You must strengthen the wards, no matter what it tells you.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh boy. Yeah, you guys back up. I'll try it. I know I won't be able to pull it off, so... Wait, what? Oh.
I'm here, of course.
The statue depicts an Amawa woman, her hand extended and grasping at air. An eroded plank sits by her feet. Across the length of...
This is the tomb of Periki. Such disrepair, I say.
Your vision bobs with the motion of the sea. You stand aboard the deck of Swift Winds, where your mates share bemused, self-congratulatory glances as they work. You step back and aim a reproachful look at your mate, however friendly his intent. You know there will be time for reprieve when you are squared away in Nekataka. Hold her hand. Wipe away the tear.
Dim in the lantern.
I'll take care of this. I'll handle this. Onward!
Oh boy. There we go. Perfect.
I'm afraid.
Didn't work.
Sadly, I cannot.
Moe. Sure thing.
Oh, shut your fat eye.
Time to separate the chaff.
Another attack, Cap.
There we go. Actually, I'll get the double up, I think.
Not a problem, Captain.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
Right between the eyes.
I'm afraid.
Kick your head. Futile.
Wrong one. There we go.
Let's go.
Pardon me.
Futile.
Didn't work.
Still got it.
Me and you are about to mix. Happy to oblige.
Okay.
Happy to oblige.
Torque of intellect.
Sure thing.
I'll take care of this.
Genuinely kind of surprised I managed to survive all that.
What have we here?
Try talking to the soul again, if I can.
What can I do you for? Sure thing.
So, something is under here. Touch the door with the rod of the deep hunter. Actually, save now, because I have no idea what's on the other side of the door. Study the symbols. Full moon. Anglerfish. Oh, damn it. I need to reference real quick. Pearl or... So, full moon. tears. Moon, finger touch. Full moon. Rain. Okay, so let's see. Pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view. So maybe it's... Okay, I think it might be Andra, Rain, Moon, Fingers. Damn. Okay, so... Moon... Rain... Moon... Fingers. Okay. Pitied is Ngati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view. Okay, I'll see if he's got any insight.
Ekera, for what do I owe the pleasure? Ah, since Deperiki.
Okay. Huh. Study the symbols. Unless they persisted in deserving it. Lady of Lament. As the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view, her eyes well with tears as constant as rain. But the moon's skyward journey continues apace. The lover's affection is ephemeral as fingers touching. So it should be Nagati, Rain, Moon, Fingers. Nagati, Rain, Moon, Fingers. Oh. Nagati. Rain. Oh. Okay. Wish I didn't have to keep leaving that and... Let's see. Pitied is Nagati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view. So it could be Moon, Rain, Moon, Fingers. I'll try that. Moon, Rain, Moon. Oh. Okay. Moon. Shit. Rain. Moon. The dial must need to be... So... Wrong one.
I'll have
Moon. Rain. Okay, it doesn't seem like... Wait. So, Nagati, Rain. Rain. Moon. Fingers. It doesn't seem like you're unlocking things in the correct order. Okay. So, Moon. Damn it. Okay. Moon. Rain. Moon. Okay. Moon. Okay. So Nagati Moon. Wait. Nagati Moon. Rain. Nagati? Maybe it has to be pressed 5 times. Nagati. Oh, damn it. Went the wrong way. Counterclockwise. Nagati. Moon. Rain. Moon. Okay, finally. The air beyond the passage is humid, reeking of stagnant water and something else. Something old, which raises the hairs on the back of your neck. Turn back for right... Nah. Okay, good. I'll, resave that one. And let's see what they've been protecting. Travel through the passage. A dragon. As the massive upheaval of water settles, the air thickens with oppressive humidity. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust before you can make sense of the shape that breached from the depths.
Ishi, down. This is no time to pick a fight. Of course I know you can take him.
Galloway's fucking spear. That there be a right bonny beast and a half.
Holy gone, but it's beautiful. And I'll bet smart as a whip and just as mean.
Have you come to deliver me from this prison of my own making?
Let me get my bearings first. Who are you?
I am Skirilophus, Guardian of the Isles. What is this? One of Andra's whelps?
Hello.
I'm Gazragar, captain of the Defiant.
I would see this vessel of yours someday, but we will return to that. You can only be here for one reason. You serve the Huana. This prison is built on a foundation of their lies.
I have more cause to trust them than I do you. Well, what are you talking about?
You stand in the sanctum of the Water Shapers. Those who make parlor tricks of Ngati's art.
An art in decline. The Huana Covenant has failed. With each grain of sand surrendered to outsiders, Ngati draws her favor away from her chosen people.
What, Takehu? Could this be true?
I only know an interpretation of Ngati's covenant, but Akira, it is possible.
The guild hides how their acolytes struggle. Their ancestral forms no longer respond as they once did. Soon, there will be no water shapers to remember them.
I like what I'm hearing so far.
Jeez.
Daughter of the West, what I intend for the Huana is nothing to what I will inflict upon your fleet.
Yeah, Maya, you may want to keep your voice down on this one.
When their mighty talent went into decline, I gave the Huana the strength to raise the very sea against our enemies. For my generosity, they bound me to this chamber by my soul.
This cannot be true, I say.
The half-breed's naivete is charming. I see why you suffer his company. And now the Deadfire dies in my absence. The luminous Adra shrieks in agony, calling out for a guardian.
The other water shapers knew nothing about this.
Clever Pariki twisted the forms of her art. Rather than give obeisance to Ngati, they draw from the wards of this prison. None but the masters of the guild ever knew this.
Mother, Ngati never told me this, I say.
The goddess sent her insufferable tests. She never raised a fin to deliver
you're not
me
wrong.
from this prison.
Your soul is stuck here? Let me take a look.
You are a watcher. Of all the kith who could have entered this chamber, how intriguing.
Figure get right to the core of it. Submerging in the dragon's soul feels at first disorienting, like perusing the stacks of a vast library. The energy and vibrancy that should color his soul is gray and worn. From the shadows, a dark, formless thing reaches out to you in desperation. The wards around the stone floor drag the essence down and disperse its energy elsewhere, to the water shaper students of Nekataka. As it touches you, the weight of the prison is like an anchor. I've looked into your soul. It's true.
Believe what you will. My duty to the archipelago is all that matters.
So is mine. And it involves aiming a cannon between your eyes.
Would you give me Tangaloa's kiss? I might welcome it. Freedom comes like the tide, and the Deadfire heeds my call. I sense a rod among your belongings. My gift to Pariki. My covenant with the Huana. Another broken promise.
Is that why Pariki's statue cried?
It made the enchantments of this prison and can destroy them. It can set me free.
We have a responsibility, I say. But if he speaks truth, the Huana are better served if he remains.
Your opinion is irrelevant, half-breed.
What happens to your captors if I do as you ask?
The Huana have chartered their doom. I will not mourn their passing. Neither will I speed it along while they stand against the foreign tide.
That's a pity. I was about to suggest we make a deal.
My concerns are greater than your petty squabbles over land.
I have questions about you first, Dragon.
I will tolerate your curiosity.
How did you get in here?
As outsiders threatened the Isles, the power of the Huana waned. Crafty Pariki sought me out to strike a deal. She used my soul as a crutch for her water shapers. In exchange, she vowed to protect the Adra.
Water Shapers don't protect Adra, they hold back the but Valians are mining the Adra.
Look upon me. Are you surprised that the Huana do not keep their promises? I came as an honored guest. The Water Shapers grew strong, and new conflicts replaced the old. When I resolved to go, my captors left me here, cheated and howling in the dark.
You think of yourself as a guardian?
That is a duty as old as the islands themselves. In ages past, there were 3 guardians. They watched over the Isles, the Adra, and lost to Kaizo.
That is similar to the tenets of Ngati's covenant.
You are perceptive for a fish.
Something on your mind, Takehu?
Akira, there is too much running through my head, I say. For another time.
Yeah, you've got a lot to process here.
The fish is not ready to know what he only now suspects.
What do you know of Ukaizo?
A city where Kith spoke to gods. The heart of an empire. I know only what I hear. Ukaizo was gone before my time.
Ooh,
Even
wow.
its myth is dust and ashes.
You spoke of 3 guardians.
Creatures of unparalleled age and power. Bound, like me, to strengthen the Huana. If they still lived, no foreign ship would trespass on these islands.
I gotta wonder if I can talk him into helping.
Beyond all memory. Better to forget that monument of hubris.
You're bound here by your soul.
Pariki and her crew forged wards that anchor my soul to this chamber. I am not chained here, but I am compelled to remain.
What if we excise the imprisoned portion of your soul from the rest?
No. My soul is not for the taking. Not by you, or any of the outsider spirit thieves.
Back to negotiations, then.
Talk, then.
Why is this rod so important? Oh, shit! Okay, I have more questions about you. Thank God.
It contains a fragment of my soul, gifted willingly to share of my strength. The Huana twisted it against me, just as they twist themselves.
Allow me to inspect this prison.
Your inspection is irrelevant. I have seen enough of these walls for the both of us. The wards are the bars of my prison, and the rod you carry can bend them apart like stalks of wheat. Something tells me that we cannot be part. Time has weakened the wards enough that I can leave this cell without you. There will be a... Betray me and I will...
Oh, damn it.
I make no problem.
Okay, going back into here. I'm gonna see if I can... Because that was not how I had wanted to... Okay, sorry, but I am gonna skip through this since it's all replaying.
Ishi, down.
Got away.
Holy God.
Have you come to deliver? This prison is built up an art in decline.
I like
thought when that thought and now the Deadfire dies in my act. The Huana of ages past could have shaped the very Deadfire to their liking. Now their backs have turned against Ngati's covenant. Their art is an echo of its former glory.
Ngati, he speaks true.
Your disgrace, so pure and concentrated.
The other water shapers knew nothing about this.
Clever Pariki.
Yeah.
But the mother, the goddess, and her instinct.
Let me take a look. It's true.
Believe what you...
So is mine.
Would you give freedom? I said my gift. It may...
We have a response, but if he speaks...
Your opinion is irrelevant, half-breed.
What happens to your captors if I do as I ask?
The Huana have... No,
yeah.
My concerns are greater than your petty squabbles over land.
Letting you go deprives the Water Shapers of a useful asset.
The Huana will struggle. If they are worthy, they will endure. Those who are wise will remember their covenant with ancient Ngati.
I have questions about you first, Dragon.
I will.
How did you get in here?
Used my look. When I resolved to that you are a Ukaizo. If the fish is Ukaizo is lost beyond all memory. I am not chained here. But
what if we
compelled to remain?
Okay. What if we excise the imprisoned portion of your soul from the rest?
No. My soul is not for the taking. Not by you. Or any of the outsider spirit thieves.
It can be done without harming you. I just need to inspect the wards.
Very well. I give you one chance. Time has weakened the ward. Betray me.
Okay. Holy shit. Inspect it. Ooh. Try to siphon enough of the dragon's essence to empower the guild, then break the imprisoning ward. Oh, thank God for metaphysics. Okay, I need to... Let's see. If I can get Aloth in here. Oh, okay.
Yes, Captain.
Crap. Okay. I'm gonna hold off for now. I'll be back sometime tomorrow evening. So thank you for joining me, and yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get that particular idea done. Well, actually, first let's see. Okay. I'll try mentioning, like, you know, well, the Onakazu will have my head if I free you, so there must be another way. So yeah, I'll be skipping a lot of this again. Sorry for the...
Have you come tonight? This prison is built on a foundation. Use an art indicate the document for this. That and now the you just the goddess you.
We have it if he's...
Onakazu would have me kill if I set you free. There has to be another way.
Is your loyalty to a queen of lies so steadfast? She may not know of me, but she is complicit in this crime. Those who are wise will remember their... My concerns are greater than petty squabbles over... Do it.
Okay, so, yeah, I'll be going to fetch Aloth first, and hopefully that will give me enough to break him out of there. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.